Hello, guys. Welcome to the MindCrack panel. I'm sure most of you guys know why you're here, so you already know all the people, but I'm going to go on the list and introduce everyone. On the very end, we have BOO. Next up, Blame the Controller. Doc M77. Good Boulder Fist. Pause on pause. Pyro Puncher. Generic B. And Kurt J. Mack. And Milby was supposed to be here, but he couldn't make it, so.
Right, I'm sad. I'm super sad.
We're going to mostly do question and answer. For anyone that's not familiar with MindCrack, I think most people are, but if you're not, it's a server that was started in 2010. We play just vanilla Minecraft. It's all of us together, as well as about 12, 13 other people all on the server. Most of us do YouTube videos. I think it's.
I thought Etho made the server.
Well, yeah, it may have been Etho. But there's two lines. If people want to line up for a question and answer, that's pretty much mostly what we're going to do, because a lot of people are here wanting to ask questions. So if you guys want to get in the lines,
You're supposed to wave.
Oh,
wave. There you go.
For question and answer, then like I said, just get in the lines for the question and answer, and whoever you would like to add to the whole group or to a specific person, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that people have. So now would be the time to go ahead and. Yep. Look at that guy. He knows what he's doing.
Hi. It does. It works.
There you go.
Have you seen that?
Oh.
Can I join MindCrack.com? No.
Oh, yes. If you're interested in joining the server, it's canijoinmindcrack.com is the website that you would go to. It's a little joke. But if someone's here that's not familiar with MindCrack, the website to see all the players and everything like that is mindcracklp.com. The first question?
As a question for everyone, what would you say is the worst or most annoying prank that's been pulled on any of you?
I think it was the team. For me, it was the Team Canada prank with all the mushrooms over my house.
Loved it.
You want to start down there, BOO, and
What am I doing?
the question is.
Is this thing on? Is it working? Can I ask a question real quick first?
Yeah.
I was wondering, is Rachel Hardy here? Rachel Hardy in the audience? No? Because I have your ticket.
You have left the lights on in your Honda Civic?
Yeah, your Honda Civic, yeah. License plate H3. No, but if you would like your ticket, I have it. Worst prank ever that's been pulled on me? Well, Etho just poisoned me to death.
Yeah! You've seen
Which that was really rough, but I would say the one that I still have to get revenge for is, because Badge put iron golems in my house, and that was great because I got a lot of iron. Adlington sand everywhere. That was the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a very bad one. The end. Next.
Well, thankfully, I haven't been pranked yet because I just joined the server. In fact, my location is so far out and so secret, none of these guys actually even knows where I live, and I'd like to keep it that way as long as possible. But I got some stuff in mind. So I can come up with some pretty good puzzles and tricks and traps for maps. I can come up with some stuff. Look at these guys.
Well, for me, without a doubt, it was the woodpeckers. First, I found it funny. Then I found it semi-funny, and in the end, I found it purely annoying. And right now, I'm like, they're still hidden some, and I can't find them. Thank you. Generic. That's
You have a mic
freaking
out there.
annoying, I tell you.
They have a mic. You want this one paused?
You talked already, didn't
I did.
you?
I answered first.
I'd have to say anything that Zisto does. I don't know where that guy gets the time to do anything. Like the Team America stuff. I gotta get him back. Show him what Canada's really about.
I've only been pranked once, and it's by Milby. I kind of regard myself as the pacifist of the server, so don't prank anyone who can prank back. Good pranked me with your G sign. Yeah,
I was just
yeah. Everybody, nobody knows what my base is apparently because they all pranked my old one. So, yeah, that's pretty much that.
My RV was taken from me. And the person who did it, a video zen, put me on a wild goose chase, only to discover that my RV has been cut into a million little pieces, and half of those million little pieces are no longer available. Yeah. So that's the worst one for me, but it's really good because, you know, I get to go on this wild goose chase now and tour through everybody's base and kind of do a world tour, if you will. So with the bad is the good. That's my worst one. It's my first one. I'm sure someone's going to be pranking me while I'm here, so tune in for the next one.
I think Zisto said he's going to prank us all while we're gone, so we're all in trouble. Really? That's what he said.
Yeah, he's going to prank us all. I've only been pranked once by Vintage Beef to the unfinished, perpetually under construction missile silo. So I've thankfully avoided most of the pranking, but I don't think that's going to last much longer.
I'm not sure. He said something about some prank over your house. Oh, meteor. Oh, yeah, that's not a prank. That was more like Shree being nice.
Decoration.
Decoration.
Next question.
If you could only have one video series on your channel, what would it be?
It would definitely be MindCrack for me. If I could only have one. Just the YouTube, I mean, just Minecrack for sure.
Oh, all the way down the line?
Yeah. You want everyone to answer, right? Yeah.
Sumatory dreams. No, MindCrack for show.
MindCrack.
You're gonna get the same answer.
The Minecraft World Tour.
I want to do my Dora Bingo Explorer again. That was awesome.
Yeah.
For April
My
Fools.
Little Pony
Yeah,
Running
exactly.
Stables.
Dora
better
is
answer.
awesome.
Yeah, Minecraft, it's the only thing you can actually continue and continue on. I do a lot of Let's Playing on my channel, and those games kind of end, so definitely Minecraft.
Free Frap series.
If I could take all these guys with me to the far lands, it would have to be far lands or bust, though. So we'll have to work a way to get that on a multiplayer if that was the only choice I had.
Man, imagine the safe file for that.
Thank you.
Next question.
Hey guys. It's a pretty short question, but I wanted to know how did Beef lose his legs?
Guy.
You don't have to answer.
I don't think he likes to talk about it.
We're live streaming. It's embarrassing right now. So
Yeah.
If we weren't live streaming, we'd tell you, but
Right. He doesn't want the whole world to know.
yeah.
That's all right. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you. Next.
To Kurt, what's the history behind the name Kurt J-Mac?
I was not as creative as some of these guys to come up with gamer tags and things like that. It's a collection of parts of my full name. So my real name is actually Kurt, and the JMac is secret.
Okay, thank you.
Next.
When the new MindCrack World download comes out. The MindCrack World download.
The world download? Okay. There's a torrent. It's about 2 months old. It used to be on the website, as a lot of people know, but the file size and the number of people downloading the world became too excessive. So there's a torrent, but it's like I said, it's from September. If you go to the MindCrack subreddit, it's reddit.com/r/MindCrack. You can search there, and there's a torrent that you can use to download the world.
What is your favorite Minecraft song? For all.
I think my new favorite is the Minecraft style by yeah. Yeah, Captain Sparkles. What else?
BOO likes the morning song.
Oh yeah, the morning song.
Yeah, morning song, nighttime and morning song. Yeah, those are good ones. Seriously though, in all honesty, there have been a lot of people like you guys, maybe some of you know about the MindCrack subreddit that have taken some of the songs that we have used and done their own versions or acoustic versions or whatnot, and that stuff blows me away. So, yeah. I mean, not a specific song in itself, but some of the viewer stuff is pretty awesome. The end. That's over and out.
I could listen to that. All day, every day. I love it.
Like, for me, it's not actually a Minecraft song of the game, but one of the songs that means the most to me is the old theme song of Coast Quest. When let's talk about Minecraft, talk about Minecraft. I love that song. Whenever I hear it, it's good memories.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I guess mine is from within the game itself, and I just like one of the songs that comes on every time the sun comes up. It just, I don't know. It's
the morning song.
Yeah,
the morning song. Right?
And it just,
Confirmed.
it reminds me. Confirmed. It just, like, since I started playing on the MindCrack server, I started actually doing survival again, which I hadn't done for over a year because doing map making, I don't do survival. So when I heard that song a couple months ago for the first time again, it's like, wow, it felt like playing again for the first time. And I'm going to get all teary-eyed.
I'd have to agree with Doc. Like, for Coast Quest, I used to watch that before I actually played, so just hearing that song just brings back, like, you know, the nostalgic factor to learning Minecraft and everything, so.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with those guys. The Coast Quest theme song. Also,
Get original, seriously.
my favorite in-game song is the track Cat by C418, the disc, so yeah, that's mine.
I like Cat too. Anybody else?
I could just say if you've heard the one by BOO's brother recently, Comeback Wolfie, after I lost Wolfie, and during the Flobathon live stream, he made that song. So a little bit more personal, but yeah, that's my favorite music to come out of Minecraft.
Yeah, that's really well done. Next.
Now that you guys have played Feed the Beast, what do you guys think of mods?
Oh man, I'm scared to death. I didn't get to play a lot of Feed the Beast before I left to come out here, so I'm really eager to get back home and really dive into it and learn and try not to look like too much of an idiot while I do it.
And die of an aneurysm as well. Like,
Right. Yeah, there's so much stuff. I feel like maybe I should have started with one mod. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do with Feed the Beast is pick one mod out of the pack and learn that, and then move to the next one or something, so that I don't know, slowly progress through it.
Yeah, I think something that we are. Can you hear me? Am I here? Something that we're kind of stuck to as Let's Players and content producers is like most people, from what we hear at least, maybe from a show of hands, we could do a vote, but want to see like vanilla. They want vanilla texture pack, vanilla game, and so for us, hey, we'd like to play with mods sometimes. But we don't. We avoid it. But the Feed the Beast thing has, it's just like, have so much candy. Just have all the candy and eat it all as much as you want. So we're enjoying it, I think. Most of us are, right? Yeah. Next.
Man, there's just a crazy amount of stuff. Like I spent like 20 minutes just looking through the pages of the things you could build, and I'm just sitting there going, I have no idea what any of this does at all. And there seems to be so much of it, it just blew me away.
Feed the Beast, the good thing about Feed the Beast is that it has the full support of the mod makers, and thus will always be supported like firsthand. Actually, you might not see. I don't know if I can actually publicly say that, but you might not see a Tekkit update coming within 1.4. So you better turn to Feed the Beast and try to learn that, because it is epic. And yeah, what Ruth said, the best thing is probably to pick one mod after the other and go with them, because for me it's like playing Minecraft the first day again. It's like, that's the cool thing about the mods. Because if you're an old school player, played Minecraft for many years, it will never get boring. That's not the case. But this feeling of discovering something genuinely new, that is really taking the game to another level, and I enjoy it a lot, I have to say.
I've always been interested in mods, but I suck at installing, so I'm happy Good's here to hold my hand and install stuff for me.
Yep. I haven't actually played the Feed the Beast yet, but in terms of mods, I really enjoy playing with them. I used to play with them in my Let's Play a while ago, about 100 episodes ago in my Let's Play, but it got really tedious having to update the mods every time an update came out, so I don't really play with them too much anymore. But as the guys said, having a mod pack that actually is regularly updated is really handy, so I'm looking forward to that.
If you have ADD, it is an absolute nightmare to play Feed the Beast, because you scroll through the inventory, and we've spent hours not recording, just hours going through going, oh, wait, you can make a machine that chops down trees and then replants trees and then turns that into grapefruit or whatever that's in the thing, right? And we're like, how do you do that? And then it's just this onion. You peel back a layer, oh, we need this ingot. And then how do you get that ingot? Oh, you need this type of Framus valve or a widget or something, right? And then next thing you know is 4 hours have gone, and you're sitting there and you've created one block. And you put it down and you go, oh, awesome.
How do I turn it on?
How do I turn it on? Right. So like Doc said, it feels like the very first day of playing, which is really it's a refreshing change for us. And I'm glad that we finally have a mod pack or a set of mods that has a public acceptance, that you guys enjoy watching, and so that we actually get to have a different flavor of the game. It's very, very, very enjoyable, and is killing every ounce of time I have.
Well, for those of you who know me, I don't. I'm in no hurry to get on that, but it seems like a cool thing to like Doc said, get the first day experience of Minecraft. But I have an entire series dedicated to still playing in beta 1.73, so going into the future might be a little bit. I might be hesitant to do that.
I guess next question?
Sorry.
This is for all of you. What was your most memorable moment on the server?
Oh man. Someone else want to go?
I'll go first. For me, it was the first day I actually joined the server, and we got everybody on a Skype call, and we went on, we went on Ladder, and just went there. And that was really fun for me, just meeting all the guys for the first time, because before I came on the server, I didn't know most of these guys, so that was a lot of fun.
I think for me, it was probably killing the dragon, which we've named Glydia. Or maybe when we all got together to kill the Wither. Just the big group events like that where we get together to kill, one of the bosses.
I would have, thank you. I would have to say, being a fan of Good and MindCrack, is something going on in the hallway? Everybody okay? I heard a scream. Maybe that's in my head. Yeah, being a fan, like my first day, even though Good and I had played together before, I wasn't on the server. So my first day, we're season 3 right now, right? Yeah. So my first day on season 3 was definitely an awesome time. And most recently, like the trial, where we were all together and all kind of just goofing around and just having laughs was pretty good. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
So when very first time I logged into the server, well, actually 2 things, I guess. One was being able to help create the entire storyline that actually brought me into the server. That was a lot of fun. But when I actually came on the server for the first time to actually start doing stuff, Baj was giving me an informal tour, and he brought me over to the King of the Ladder area, and he's like, "Oh, go look over. You can look at this over here." And I used 2 different configs, one for map building and one for actually playing, and I hadn't changed my config yet, so I didn't have a sneak key. So he's like, "Oh, see this giant ladder and the pit below with lava and everything?" So I'm like, "Oh yeah," and I look and I just fell right over. So within the first minute of being on the server, I was already dead, and I'm like, this is gonna be a great start.
For me, actually, it was the first day on the server. It was together with Etho, and if you have to know, on the MindCrack server, there was no real spawn. We spawned in a swamp. Nobody was on the server. We couldn't reach nobody. We were just walking around and looking for things, and that was our first day on the server. I never forget it. And then I finally made a house. Etho went off venturing somewhere, and then he come back, and in the end, I grieved my own house. That's how the story ended. That was the first day on the server, and that was the most intense. After that, it was all easy, because we had our bases, farming everything, but the first day was crazy. Died 8 times, something, 8 or 9 times.
Did you place boats all around my house that same day?
Yeah. We pranked him. Yeah, that was our first day on the server, pranking good. Yeah.
For me, it'd have to be Team Canada's first prank against Goo doing the mushroom cloud, and just it was insane, and I don't know, just.
Yeah. And that's how King of the Ladder was invented.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Oh yeah, you did. I think the B team trial, B team versus Etho. Simply because so many of us got together on the server to do a group, thing together. It was super fun, and to me that's been the biggest memory. And second to that is, similar to everybody, the first day on the server, I've been a fan of all of these guys for so long, and it's one thing to see it on YouTube, but then it's another to actually walk the streets, if you will, and seeing what Arcus builds. Instead of looking at it like that, you go like that. You're like, wow, this guy has way too much time on his hands. And Chibi Nebris and everybody's structures are amazing. So I think that's actually walking the walk was an amazing moment for me.
I think. Hi.
Hi. How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I think my favorite time. Our moment on the server is probably when Zisto came over to help me start the incomplete missile silo of perpetual incompletion. It kind of, up until then, I'd been kind of working on my own, and that's probably a part of my personality, obviously, but I feel like the best moments, as we all shared, is when you're together with either somebody or the group of people, like the Wither fight and the dragon fight. So I definitely have to get back into coordinating and get together and actually do some multiplayer on a multiplayer server.
Novel idea.
Next question.
This is a question for the B team, and then a follow-up question for BOO.
Okay.
Do you have any future plans for hostile takeovers? And BOO, have you figured out who pranked your arena?
Good question. Next. No, generic, would you like to field the hostile?
Yeah, the first one I will. Our lawyers have consulted with us, and we would rather not disclose any future hostile takeovers.
We're filing Chapter 11.
Yes.
We don't have to say anything.
Yeah, we're filing chapters 11 through 15.2.
Okay, and then what was I going to say?
Who pranked you?
Oh, who pranked me, right. Yeah, well, I have no freaking clue who pranked me. I cannot find out. Am I telling? Are you the one who asked? Okay, yeah. I got no idea, man. I have no idea to this point. Is it somebody here? Just come out with it, would you? Nobody here. So, okay, we're eliminating it. You guys have helped me a lot. But yeah, if we could find out, it's probably somebody not on this stage. So we'll figure it out. I do not know. I'm not playing no games. I do not know. Ah, no. Michael said no, but he may have.
Who the heck's Michael?
Yeah, who?
God. Next.
Next question.
What would you like to get implemented to the game?
Minecraft.
More passive animals. Like the ocean is just so bare and boring. Like
Great
and,
job.
And like
Pause.
the ocean is huge, right? So come on.
I'll steal that answer. That was a good one.
It's not the only thing you stole from me.
When you answer this question, just gaze over right on that side.
Oh.
I want to have a shark. In the water, I need a hostile water mob. That is something I really need in the game. Because, the squids, there's the poorest things in the game. They drown now. If you have one high water, they're gonna like constantly drown, the poor things, and like die in their own water. So they need some support. So.
Well, I want a lot of stuff added, but I think for just vanilla survival, more challenges, more bosses would be cool. A way to reset the Ender Dragon would be awesome.
Why don't I just say fans?
I plead the fifth again on this. I'm very happy with the way the game is. Anybody else?
Anything added? Yeah.
After playing Feed the Beast, I think a deeper crafting system, just crafting more things and having, you have to build one thing in order to build another thing. I really have taken on to that. I like that a lot. And nether brick half slabs.
Oh, right. Wow! Wow, what a block.
I would like. I know the adventure mode has recently been implemented into the game, but I really enjoy playing adventure maps, just soloing through them myself. So I'd kind of like an official place in the actual client to look at maps, and maybe you could download them from that. I think that would be a nice idea.
I support that.
Next.
Who would you say is the most creative prankster on the server?
Zisto.
You gotta say Zisto.
Yeah.
This is the answer you can have.
Question answered.
Have you seen my nether?
Yeah.
What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
When did he do that? I don't get it. I'm confused.
I'm still convinced there's boxes of wool all
Yeah,
over the server just waiting for his pranks. At some point, he's going to get to them.
We're going to like mine one day and just like find one of his chests and be like,
Yeah.
God dang, Zisto.
Yeah, no one has a different answer than Zisto, right?
Yeah, no.
Long's favorite for Zisto?
When you are out of all the fans here, when you are making videos, are you thinking about who is watching you?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah. Oh, should we answer that? Maybe some of you don't. Okay, yes.
Do I have more
Yeah,
to it? Let's say yes.
You know, it is one thing to where, like, every video, we're all at the point where we're making it for, you know, viewers, period. Multiplayer stuff is more, it's a little tougher to direct it, you know? Like, I do like at times where I'm by myself where I can say, hey guys, and just like act like I'm talking, let's talk, sit down one-on-one and have a conversation type of thing. But every video is directed at talking to you guys in one way or another. Yes. Trying to disagree with that.
When I make videos, I typically don't use I a lot. I use we because when I make a video, I want like the person that's watching to feel as if they're on the journey with me. So I say, okay, well, you know, we need to go and build this, or we need more iron in order for this to happen, or man, we just fell off that cliff, or something. So that's how I generally treat it.
It is, I think, when we come to an event like this, it becomes very real.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually sometimes imagine, when I do my videos, I imagine I have a crowd sitting in front of me like this. And I'm imagining I'm sitting, I have to talk in front of them, and that, you always think about it. Of course, you know, as a content producer, you have to try to make good content. Good content means you want to get a decent rating and friendly comments and people like your stuff. So you think about that, but mostly I think it's just playing the game and not really feeling it that somebody would watch you. I think if you do that, then it's cool. You don't have to worry about what you say. Just be yourself and play the game, and you can worry about the comments later when you release the video, yeah.
Well, I think a lot of us, like some of us are doing this full time, and it's because of you guys. So, you know, we go out of our way to do all these videos to try and entertain you guys. So, just like touching base on DocAm's stuff there. So,
yeah, I don't think when I sit down to record, I don't actually. I think about the audience, but it's kind of hard to visualize for me the amount of viewers I have actually watching the video, and it's really surreal when you come to an event like this because, I mean, we've been here since this morning, and there's so many people that come up to us and say, "Oh, we love your videos," and you really don't think about that in your mind at that time. You know, to me, it's just me sitting playing a game on the PC, recording myself. But as I say, when you come here, it does seem like a whole different game.
For the most part, yes, absolutely. I keep, you know, my viewers in mind. I've got a couple things that I do that are just for me. Like Free Frap series, if any of you guys have seen that, I get a lot of hate about that series, but I do it because it personally makes me smile, and I'll keep on doing it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But no, I mean, like MindCrack, when I do MindCrack episodes, it's 100% all about you guys, because like everybody else said, if it's not for you, we wouldn't be doing this at all.
I would say pretty much the same thing everybody else has said. I get a lot of questions. Oh, I know you're nervous around people. Does it make you nervous to record these videos? And true, we are alone in a room in front of our computers recording this, but we do think about and react to, answer questions, things like that to our fans. So there's a disconnect, and this right here today has connected it together. So it's very, very cool.
You literally do it for the children, though.
I literally do it for the children.
Right. Next question.
Okay. How hard is it for all of you guys to meet up and do things like the trial or dragon? Because you're all like in different time zones. So for Doc, or how hard is it? And for Pause, how hard is it to be Canadian on the MindCrack server?
it's not that hard. What does my nationality got to do with anything?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have free healthcare, but yeah, sometimes it is hard. I think a lot of
baby.
People, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Since my daughter's been born, it's messed up some of our UHCs and stuff because I haven't had as much time. But I mean, we try really hard to all get together. But the time zones, I think we've ruined Baj's life because he now sleeps a completely different time zone because he
actually
wants to,
being here is like totally weird now, like because like we're witnessing what Baj is like.
Right? Yeah. I
feel bad for him now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, it does get difficult sometimes, but we really try hard to get together, and it's great that we can get together in person like this to meet each other. So yeah, this has been a ton of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else? You say anything about time? Okay. Next question.
This is a question to all of you. Which is your favorite UHC, and why?
For me, I think it was season 3, just because it was the first time it was a PvP season and it was all new and exciting. But as a viewer, I really enjoyed the last season because it seemed like Etho was some kind of dominating force that just could not be touched. So that was fun to watch as a viewer. And since I died so early, I had plenty of videos to watch, and I had no idea what happened.
I would say, I mean, I haven't really been able to enjoy UHC a whole lot because I died pretty quick.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because the guy down there. But I did enjoy leading up to season 5. Because that's when I did that intro with the Rocky song thing. Little known fact, the person that was wearing all the skins was Generic B. In disguise. Yeah. What? Louder. Little known fact. Generic B was the guy that was wearing the skins.
We're gonna have to sanitize that mic now, you know.
Yeah. Oh no,
that
it's
was
fine.
gross.
My saliva.
Probably the first one that I actually get a chance to participate in. That'll be my favorite, and I'll win it.
Bold statement.
Yeah. Oh, very easy. Esau, get to the dang land. Yeah.
Honestly, for me, it's season 1 because that's where like everything formed from. You know, that's where all the ideas spawned from, and that's what led up to all the PvP. So, like for me, it's season 1, even though it didn't involve everyone, but you know that's where it spawned from. And also any season where I didn't kill Etho, or where I don't want to kill Etho anymore. I'm sick, I'm sick of it.
Right, yeah.
It's not leg, I promise. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Right.
For me, it was season 7, I think, when we teamed up, and I was with Badge. When we actually record Ultra Hardcore, it's 3-4 hours long, and we just sit there recording it in one batch, so to have someone else to talk to for once is actually quite nice.
I think it's a toss-up between season 1 and season 3. Season 1 was hilarious just because you guys were walking on eggshells the entire time. Like, I remember it was either Paz or Good. You were mining out some ore and someone walked in front of you and you hit them once. It was like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, just the small things that like completely changed the game.
And then Bash died.
And then adding the PvP element to that was mind blowing. I watched every single aspect of that.
Yeah.
I've had varied experiences with Ultra Hardcore, specifically the way I go out, but my favorite would be season 3. Boiled down to a particular moment was when I round the corner and see Paz here. I mean, you couldn't have scripted that, and that's the kind of stuff that you come up with Ultra Hardcore, and you know, it came out of all these guys, and it's dramatic without being written down and planned, and I think that's what I like, the whole the tension and the drama behind it. So yeah.
Yeah, I really liked your editing in that, where you had the dramatic music.
Oh yeah, I milked it for all it was worth. I had to.
Yeah.
That was a moment I had to stretch out as long as I could. Definitely.
Yeah. Next question.
Yeah, would there be a new map soon?
Please, for the love of God, a new map. Beef and I want it.
Yeah, Beef really wants a new map. We have varied opinions on that. Some people think we could just, like, I know Etho's opinion on that is that we could just walk away from the area. If everyone wants to start over, we could walk away from the area and keep the map. But I think the biggest thing that we're waiting for is a big terrain generation change. If there's a bunch of new biomes added, then that's the moment that there'll be a new map. And I think, going back to the question about what would I like to see added, I think I'd like to make that my answer now. A bunch of new biomes, like a mesa biome, for example, I think would be awesome.
Farlands, bring those back maybe? I don't
See else want to add anything about new map? Next question.
How often do you guys record? And have you ever recorded an episode drunk?
An episode what?
I've never been drunk in my life.
No. Nope. Does not happen. Does not happen.
That's my answer.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Ditto.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, how long do we record?
How often?
How often per day?
Yeah, per day.
Well, I think it's going to vary for most people, but I mean, as far as computer time, I'll spend anywhere from, 8 to 16 hours at the computer. I mean, recording, editing, and it'll suck your life away. It's nice to live for a little bit here. Okay.
Couple hours at least every day. Not only do we have the MindCrack series, but a lot of us have other Let's Plays and stuff, and that chews up a lot of time. Getting all that stuff rendered and ready to go and stuff. So at least 2, 3, 4 hours a day, I think.
It depends the project I'm working on. If it's a Yeah, technical project. I have to do a lot of stuff off camera, and there can be days where I play 20 hours straight, sleep for 4 hours, and then keep on going for another 3 days like that. If I have to dig out a perimeter or something, you know. So yeah, but I'll play if I wouldn't. If I must not sleep, I would play 24/7. I'd say. I'm addicted to the game. It's reality for me.
It's addiction. Basically, I'm in the same boat as like BOO there. You know, just like 8 hours a day almost. Every once in a while, I have like 1 day off, and then I gotta at least have some time for my girlfriend. Just a little bit, not much. But.
Probably around 1 to 3 hours a day. I don't have as much time as these guys. I'm at college, so when I come home at night, I usually just hop on the MindCrack server and record there, and that'll do me.
A lot of hours, a lot of time. I think what it really breaks down to for us that helps is having a good process. And for example, I just figured out how to do batch rendering on my computer, so I can do some recording, get it set up, and then while I'm sleeping, I hit the render button, and then my computer does it for me. And I know some folks here have separate machines for rendering, so that helps. But this is not, to do what we do is not it's not an easy task. I mean, I still have a full-time job, but when I'm not working and if I'm not with my beautiful wife, I'm in front of that computer going like this constantly. So it's many hours.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. A lot of people ask how long does it take to do this, and yeah, the fun part is playing the game. It's also fun to do the editing and things like that, but yeah, there's a lot of non-playing of games that goes into making these videos and also designing your YouTube page, and if we have websites and things like that. So there's a whole aspect behind doing this that sometimes you guys just don't see, but we do it for you guys, so it's a whole process.
Next.
Who would you say has the best bass?
Best. Oh, I thought you said best face.
I know. Beauty contest.
I really like Nevers's place because it's underground and it's massive. That's me. Though, wait, Generic B's RV before it was blown up. Also, is my second favorite base.
Yeah, I vote for the arena. I think the arena's coming along nice, and it's getting there. Outside of that, Arcus, if he lays his finger upon something, I will love it. If you don't know Arcus, I'm sorry. Next.
The end.
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite, but I would have to agree that Arcus makes some really good stuff.
I like Nepsis' place a lot. It is humongous, and it's pretty epic. I don't know if you really realize how big it is in videos, but if you walk through there real life, it's really crazy. It's amazing. I like it. It looks good. The colors.
Oh, I see. No worries. I thought you were finished. I'd have to say Beef's little village place. It's so relaxing there. Yeah, I wish I had the creativity that Beef does. That guy.
Yeah, I'd have to say Arcus as well, but I do like Generic's little shack he has going on in the hub. It's recently built.
Oh yeah. For me, I think Zisto's lens is a work of art. I think it's very, very beautiful. And other than that, I really think Doc's Jungle Village, or Jungle Base, I should say, is really cool, mainly because it's very organic. He's taken advantage of the environment. When I build, I had Corrales design my house for me, because I dig a square, and then I put stuff in it, and then I move on to the next square. I'm not really good at thinking about organic shapes, and Doc's got it in spades. He's done a really good job with it.
I really like Vintage Beef's kind of tropical village he has there. That's really a nice theme. I think it's good to have a theme throughout a build. And I don't know if that's technically his base, but it is now. So yeah, I really like the way that looks.
next. We're also running out of time. We have about 9 minutes left. So I want to say something before the next question. Afterwards, we have these postcards that we had printed. We sat around and signed them all last night. We have 250 of them that are already signed. I think there's more than 250 people here, though. But afterwards, if you guys want to come by and grab one of these, feel free.
Our wrists are dead.
Yeah, we signed for a while last night. Next question, then?
Hi.
Please let us get out of the way first.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to create a panic, and no one run over anyone.
Here comes the fire.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hi, do you guys even lift?
Sorry?
Do you lift?
Do we even
lift?
Blocked.
Paul started
banned.
Yeah.
No, I have a serious question. With like everyone now on YouTube, they're trying to make like Let's Player series and stuff, but a lot of people are getting no views and stuff, and like yourselves, you're already established. And if you start a series, it gets a lot of views. Do you think like the sort of whole Let's Play thing is kind of dead for like anyone that's starting off on YouTube, or what's your view on it?
No, I don't. I think anyone can start, and as long as you have the right personality and you interact with your viewers, then anyone can start a Let's Play now and be popular. The example I want to use is PewDiePie. Even though I'm not like a big fan or anything like that, if you look at his stats a year ago, he had 10,000 subscribers, and now I'm almost positive he's the most viewed person on YouTube now, with 161 million views a month. I think he passed pretty much everyone. At least I think that's what Social Blade has him as. But so
that's pretty cray.
Am I answering now?
Yes.
Okay, what's the question? No, I'm just kidding. I think, okay, back when we all started, right? There was not as many people doing it, but now there are a lot of people doing it. Never would any of us say, no, you shouldn't, or no, it's oversaturated, because that would not to discourage you guys at all. There are a lot doing it, but the thing is, there's going to be someone better than Etho coming. You know? Yeah. No, it's going to happen. Seth's got somebody coming at his tails right now. It's happening. Yeah. No, but I mean, there's always going to be, if this game continues to do what it's doing, especially on YouTube, there are going to be bigger and better people that are going to come along. So never should we discourage anybody to say, no, don't do a Let's Play. Because the model is there. Yeah. It's a good model.
Technically, we even started when it was like, oversaturated.
Yeah.
Like a year ago, I was told that, don't even do Minecraft. It's not even worth it. So,
yep.
Yeah, you got to work at it.
I think success is also a relative term. I've talked with a few people here, in the past day or so, that they say, I only have a couple hundred subs. And if you look in this room, if you look around, there's a couple hundred people in this room. So picture you're making a video and this many people are watching you. I think that's pretty successful. So there's no, you're not successful until you hit 100,000 or 500,000 or whatever. You're successful if you're making videos that you enjoy doing, that people enjoy watching. The number really doesn't matter.
Wow.
How do I follow that?
You don't.
Well, if I could just give like two little things of advice. One, you can't just make a video and expect that people are going to find it on their own. You have to actually go out and advertise it in different places. So find forums or other locations where
not
you can.
Not in the comments, though.
No, not in the comments.
Yeah, no, not in comments, because you'll just get downvoted into oblivion. But there are certain places where you can actually post the content that you create, and on top of that, do collaborations with other people. Now, don't try to get a collab done with someone who has 500,000 subs. Try to have it when you're in the same amount, you're in the same field. So if you have 1,000 subs and they have 1,000 subs, you do something together, and then your guys watch them and they watch you, and that's how everybody's channels will grow through cooperation and collaboration.
I think we can do one more question, and then we probably have to be done. One more? Someone?
I'm lucky then. A request for Good, and then a question. You said that your favorite song was Minecraft style. Could you show us some of the dance moves?
There we go. That's all you get.
We need the music.
I recommend you all to come to the King Ludwig bar tonight. Starting at 10, there will be dancing.
The last time I danced at a con, I completely regret it.
Oh, was it that time you got hypnotized?
Yep.
Okay.
And my question was, he's not here, but how would you describe Etho?
Jesus.
Ninja.
There you go. That's good. Anyone else?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I think that's all the time we have. I think 3:10 is our cutoff point. So I appreciate everyone coming out. And like I said, if you would like to have these, come on up.
Oh
Thank you.
my God!
Guys, just take one, please. Just one.
Please.
The chair's gone. The chair's gone. Oh, it's gone.